Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Overly Modern Repentance. Today we're going to hop in as Eden because I'm going for a speed run. Listen, I'm not busy, okay, but I have stuff I want to do, and, well, do I not want to do this? No, I do want to. That was a weird way to put this. I like playing Isaac, okay, however, I'm currently on a Minecraft kick that we all go on every once in a while. Me and my friends just started a modded server with each other, and we're playing a mod pack, Compact Claustrophobia, and I'm into it, and I don't want to fall too far behind. So the goal is to get the hell out of here as soon as possible, all right? Now, will I throw? No, but this is the kind of video where if I happen to die on basement 2, maybe you'll get it anyway, you know what I mean? So we'll just see what happens. At the end of the day, it's all gonna be fine. We really blew up, okay, I was gonna say, we really blew up 2 nickel keepers and didn't get a nickel. We got paid for by the other nickel, and we still have a bomb to do that. Perfect, small rock, great, speed run, as I said, let's go. So, ooh, this could be, this is nice speedrun territory. Watch this, and goated. The last 3 times I have used Mystery Gift, I have gotten the poop. They increased the rates, and only for me. I'm kind of upset. I wish we had 15 cents. I would like Jetpack. It is a move speed down, which is atrocious for us right now, but I would take, Flight for a move speed down almost every single time, no matter what my speed stat is, because even if you're slow, you can go over pits. Like, you don't need to dodge the enemies if you can't get hit by them, right? So, I think Flight's just a better deal overall. We do know there's a secret room up off that room up there. That we have the dog tooth thingy, so we can hear them, which is chilling. But, yeah, I want to go fast, because when you go fast, you get hit, right? Just how it works. But, I don't want to fall too far behind in the mod pack. I am currently ahead. It's not a race or anything, right? But I don't, like, see, that looked so intentional, and the funny part is it literally wasn't. Not a race or anything, but I just wanted to not fall behind. Okay, I am ahead right now, but I was like speed running my ass off because I knew I had to go and record. So I was like, listen, if I don't get ahead now, I will be behind in like an hour, right? So I went fast, we're there, whatever. No, never do that again, that's super rude. Anyway, Soul Cleaver is okay. It is not great. Do I think it's better than Guppy's head? Not really. I think Guppy's head is better. However, I'm taking Soul Cleaver in hopes that we get something like Guppy's head will not make us ridiculously overpowered. There's not a world in which it does. However, Soul Cleaver 100% can. It can give us a item wisp that completely changes the game for us and makes us super overpowered, even temporarily. That's enough to get a really good start. You know what I mean? Think you cheated. Oh, you dashed 4 times. That's cute. But yeah, so I do have, like, a minor, I guess, question of the day. I don't really do this anymore, because I'll be honest, I couldn't think of them anymore. Like, genuinely, I would try every episode to think of a question, and it started becoming harder and harder, so I'll be asking them as they go along. But, it has been a bit since I've done, like, sort of consistent, uploads that weren't edited at all. I went on a little bit of a kick there doing only edited content. Now, there's 3 types of content that I make. Well, I guess there's more, but we're talking for full runs. I either do uncut. I might physically cut by stopping the recording, but when I say uncut, that means no post-video editing. I might press insert, which is my keybind, to pause the recording, but that's not a cut, right? Because cutting is when you actually cut the video. Then there is edited videos, the lightly edited ones, the ones that I just good enough. The ones that I just sort of cut, maybe speed something up, you know, maybe add a text somewhere that I need a text, and that's it. And then there's the more edited ones. I won't say highly edited, because I think that's a little bit not rude to say. That's definitely the wrong word. So we know the secret room's off to the left here. But I think that's just a little much. I would not call them highly edited. They're just edited, right? And then they're like, there's zooms, there's transitions, there's effects. I might do some things to my voice. I might grayscale for a flashback type situation. Like, you know, the actual edited video where I put a lot of time into editing. So my question is, of those 3 styles, the highly, I'm going to put it, edited ones, the lightly edited ones where I just cut, and then the ones where I don't cut at all and we're just like raw commentary, which one do you guys prefer? Because me personally, as a content creator, I think I like all of them to some extent. I don't think there's one that I do that I'm like, oh damn, I hate doing this, right? But I think they all have their merits. I will be fully transparent in saying that the highly edited ones kind of suck to do. I don't mind doing them, and, you know, if everyone says, yo, that's, like, actually my favorite, though, then I'm totally down to do more. But the problem is, since my computer sucks, editing also sucks, and if I like put an effect on my video, let's just say I did some sort of blur, right? Like a circular blur or something like that. My computer can't handle loading that in any editing software at all. So watching the clip back, I physically can't. I can't watch that portion of the clip back, which means I have to very vaguely eyeball what I think it's going to look like based on the settings, and that's how I have to edit. So that's why a lot of my editing seems very not perfect. It's because it's very hard to be perfect in editing when your computer looks at you and says, I'm not going to actually let you watch that back. You just have to hope it's good. And yeah, so but that's besides the point. Anyway, which of those three styles do you like the most? That's the entire question. Okay, I like each of them for their own thing. I think the longer uncut ones are really good for just if I have something I want to rant about. It's hard to do that in an edited video because you sort of have to make the time for that. You know what I mean? Like in an edited video, if it's 20 minutes long, I have 20 minutes to say everything I need to say, and oftentimes that won't coincide with enough time for a rant. So I typically save the ranting for videos like this, like I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you're here for specifically gameplay, obviously, like, go you, like, thank you, thank you for the support. And I don't really care why you're here. You're here, and that's pretty pog. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you just prefer gameplay and want to hear that and don't care too much about my rants about eggs and books, then totally fine. But I'm just curious because no matter, I'll be real, that was a horrible button to press. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, that was also the game's fault. Totally. But I'm not gonna lie to you. No matter what the answer is, it's not gonna change much. Because realistically, at the end of the day, what I want to do is what I'm gonna be doing. And that's pretty much just that. Like, if I'm in a mood one day, yeah, this room's, like, actually so stupid. Why did we go to the downpour? Like, these stupid meat things, I need to turn off all my mods that add modded enemies. I'm sorry, but mod creators don't... I feel like every mod creator shares a mind with Edmund. And you can make, I'm sure, because I've seen a couple in the mods, you can make fun enemies in Isaac that are fair and seem balanced with the area. But you just don't. Like, you just don't. I feel like so many of the rooms that you walk in and you're just like, well, okay, as if, right? And that's just, that's not a fun experience. So I might turn off a lot of my creatures mods because while there are some good enemies in them, just the few that are really bad just really bother me, right? Because you can't turn them off. You can't just be like, okay, I like these ones, so I'm going to turn them on. No. You get the whole bunch or you get none of them. And honestly, I am starting to become of the mindset that none of them is better. It's the same story with, like, modded rooms, right? I like modded rooms. I think there's a lot of merit behind modded rooms. The problem is, whenever you download modded rooms, you're usually signing up to download every single modded room in the pack. And there are going to be a lot that you walk into and say, I don't think that was fair. That could be good for speedrunning, I guess. But yeah, there's going to be a lot that you walk into and you're just like, not quite, right? Yeah, I love Wormwood, honestly. He's my favorite boss in the game. But yeah, it's just like, it's not fun. It's not fun to walk into a modded room, look at it, and go, there was not a chance. It's not fun to do that in Vanilla Isaac either. It's not like that's a modded exclusive, to be real. That is something that Isaac kind of just has. Certain rooms with certain speed stats or whatever the situation is, just certain bad luck in terms of your run mixed with certain rooms can be one of the worst things that can happen to you. Damage looking really good. We got the 1.6 times damage multiplier from the Thame. We will take Mark for the soul heart and the damage and the speed up, which is obviously good for going fast, and we'll move on. But yeah, I'm playing some Minecraft again. And listen, I only play modded, first of all. I very rarely play vanilla. I had a vanilla server going on for a while that I was in, and it was fun. Like, I had a lot of fun with it. But at the end of the day, if you play vanilla, and like, not for everyone, obviously, but when I play vanilla, I am not going to be able to hop back into vanilla for, like, a long time. Because even when a new update comes, they don't usually add a lot of stuff to do. Like, the Caves update. It was really fun to explore. But the base gameplay of Minecraft was the same. And I want to know if any of you hate me for this or love me for saying this. I think Minecraft, like, low-key kind of is, like, boring as fuck. Like, I like the game, don't get me wrong, and I love modded. Modded adds so much to it, but once you... It's good for, like, a good couple hundred hours, which is obviously solid, but the problem is, after that, like, what are you going to do, man? If you really like building, that's one thing. I think building is what adds the replayability to Minecraft, which is something that not everyone even likes to do. But, like... You know how fast it is? You know how fast it is to beat that stupid game? Like, getting fully equipped tools, I mean, like, netherite, does not take long. By 30 minutes into the game, you can easily have a full set of iron. At that point, you're looking for diamonds in the new Caves and Cliffs update. That's super simple to find. You have your diamonds, and then bam, you can, like, actually get like a bucket, and then you can go to the nether, and then you just mine for netherite using beds, and that's just a sheep farm, which doesn't take long to set up. So like you can speed through that part, and obviously I'm just talking about progression here, but you can speed through that part, and then you just like at this point where like you're basically unkillable. And the hardest parts to do, the parts that probably took the longest, were netherite mining and cow farming for the freaking enchanting table. Like those were probably the longest parts. I think finding diamonds is faster than farming cows. So it's like, what do you do other than that? You build farms. Okay, you can build farms, but there's only so many new farms that come out. You know what I mean? Like, and also, what do those farms even do? You know, you get an iron farm. Cool, I have iron. What am I going to do with iron? I guess I can use this iron to build a different farm because the other farm needs like 3 million hoppers. All right, that's fair. All right, but why are you building this farm? Well, I'm building this farm because I have an iron farm set up and I can build it because I have the hoppers. I literally, in my other world, I went to build a piglin farm. And for that piglin farm, I needed a lot of magma cubes. And for that magma cube farm, I needed a lot of, oh, get away from me. Oh, get away from me. And for the, goated, thank you. And for that magma cube farm, I needed a lot of wither roses. So, to create this piglin farm, which was literally just for EXP when I already had fully enchanted gear, by the way, to create this piglin farm, I created a wither rose farm to get the wither roses for the magma cube farm, to get the magma cubes for the piglin farm. And, like, did it occupy a lot of time? Sure. But at the end of the day, it was, like, it was needless, you know what I mean? Like, it was not even important. It was, all I did was get an experience farm that I used, like, twice because of how fast it worked. Yeah, there was gold, too, and it did the bartering, so I got obsidian, and, like, I guess if you're really into building, once again, like, you get some building materials out of it. Curse of the Lost, I'm not going back for the item room. You get some building materials out of it, and that's pretty cool for someone that wants that. Sorry, I almost got hit there. Low-key panicked. But it's just, like, at the end of the day, Minecraft is, like, the same 3 steps. And I don't find it that enjoyable. Then there's sandbox games like Terraria, and I find Terraria fantastic because I have put, not on PCs, and don't anyone go to my Steam page and call me a liar. I've been playing since Terraria was out on the 360, so I played on the 360, I played on the PS4, I played on the Switch, I've played on a lot of consoles. I have put over 1,000 hours in Terraria, definitely. Just give me something good. You know what? 1.6 damage for a horrible tier rate? That's awful, but I'll take it. But yeah, like, I've put so much time in Terraria, and there's still weapons I haven't even used. Like, that's crazy to me. There are weapons in Terraria I have legitimately, like, never seen to this day. Not to mention the modding scene. Like, the reason I think Terraria is great is because vanilla, you can play so many, ouchies. I think you can play it infinitely more times than Minecraft. Even for the building. If you don't agree that building in Terraria is fun, it's because you've never done it. You can create some crazy looking things. Like, look up cool Terraria builds online and tell me I'm wrong. But you know, you can do so much, and there's so much you will just never, like, there's so much you won't see for so long because of just how much content there is. And then on top of it, there's modding. With Minecraft, I feel like it's you can play through the game a few times, but then if you want to keep getting new content and, like, having a unique experience, then you immediately got to go to modded. And a lot of the mods, to be fair, are, like, pretty much the same. It's just, like, mine this ore, and if you're in Skyblock, like, sift it. If you're not, just mine it, and then build machine to do this for you, so you don't have to do that, you know? I don't know. Basically, for a sandbox game, I think Terraria easily takes the cake. You know what I mean? Like, it blows Minecraft out of the water. But modded Minecraft do be really fun. Modded Minecraft's really fun like twice a year. 2 times a year, you make a server, you hop on with your buddies, you grind it out for like a month or 2, and then you hop off. And I think that's perfect. And I do like Minecraft, by the way. No matter how much I did just seem anti-Minecraft with my big rant there, I do like Minecraft. I just don't think it's... I just don't think it's like the best sandbox game in the world. And I get sandbox games imagination. You're supposed to be creative, and to be fair, I really am not, which would entail why I don't like Minecraft as much. But like, it's the whole process of... I feel like, you know, back when you first start, getting full iron, it's gonna take a while, you know? You're not getting iron armor night 1. But nowadays, my entire process of playing Minecraft when I play vanilla is this is a bad situation, is immediately break a tree, get a wooden pickaxe, mine enough stone to make stone tools, and then immediately head into a cave to get full iron. It's like, okay, that took the poker chip. Yeah, that's right. Well, that took no time at all. Did I just try to use soul cleaver? Oh, yeah. I was like, why didn't it do anything? It's because it doesn't do anything. But yeah, it's like, it just takes no time at all, and like, I like progression. I like to feel like I've progressed, but with Minecraft, your entire progression ends like right away. And if you're really cracked, like the people at Hermitcraft or anything like that, you'll make it last for a long time. But I'm just saying Terraria is superior, and anyone that disagrees is obviously factually wrong because I make YouTube videos, and that immediately makes my opinion valid. Uh, definitely, right? Totally. No, obviously not. But yeah. Anyway, Minecraft went over. How's this run going? Like, one thing is, I can't leave this floor yet. I would love to, but now we have a 21% planetarium chance, and if I leave and there's a planetarium, like, that's really bad, you know? You can't be pulling that. Our damage is really good, but boy, do we need tiers. Obviously, we did do the experimental treatment, which lost us tiers, but even before that, our tier rate was never good, don't get me wrong. I don't even think we're necessarily in a worse position because of experimental treatment. It did give us that damage up. It's a sizable one. We're one-shotting a decent chunk of enemies, and we probably wouldn't be doing that without that. So I think we're pretty much in the same, if not better, of a position. We'll buy both these. Bad options, that's pretty good. Cyberbum. He steals my batteries, I think, which isn't the best, but I have Soul Cleaver. Like, I'm not going to use Soul Cleaver, okay? It's not a bad item by any stretch of the imagination, but, like, it's one of those items that if you're going to use it, you have to, like, think for more than half a second, and not my strong suit. I don't know if any of you have seen me play Isaac before. If you have not, welcome. My name is Crying Zero. We make bad choices here, and if you like making bad choices, stick around, because you've already made one by showing up. But no, yeah, he might give me charge. I don't know what this man does. Ooh, never mind. We don't have a bomb. But yeah, I don't like putting time and energy into needless thing. I'm gonna safely assume there's no thingamabob here. Yeah, I just don't like putting time and energy into. If an active item requires me to think, it's an active item that I'm not too fond of. Obviously, Soul Cleaver isn't the most thinking. It's literally, do I want this item? Yes or no? If no, hit Soul Cleaver. But like, that's where they get me, man. That's where they get me, man. I have to think that far. No. Watch this cracked item. You see all the... Ooh, you know what? That was worth it. Little Soul of Lilith. Yeah, Little Soul of Lilith. That's the one. Bag of Trash might be able to give you an item. I forget what it does exactly. It doesn't... Yo, is that a new... Is this the new champion, Gold Boy Man? Because he looks kind of gorgeous. I still have not seen all the champion sprites. I'm going to keep saying that every episode just to annoy people because no one's pointed it out yet, but I'm pretty sure I've said that in legitimately every episode for the past, like, 4 episodes. I could just be completely wrong, but I swear I've said it so much. Because I know... Ooh, there's a crawl space in this room, I think. I think that's what that is. Has to be this rock, then. Look at that. Dogtooth is such a good item. Lost Contact is pretty bad. Freezer Baby is not much better. A half Soul Heart, great. Why is Lost Contact bad? We have a very low rate of fire. It's going to drastically tank our damage. Why did I take it? Just because we have a drastically really bad no time right now with our rate of fire doesn't mean our rate of fire will always be bad. So I'm going to take it now in hopes that we get something like even Brimstone. I say even as if, like, you know, if we can get, you know, something as bad as Brimstone. No, if we can just get something like Brimstone, something that works, or a high rate of fire, Lost Contact will become good. However, obviously no guarantee there. We do have a library before we have a planetarium. I say before. This is the last floor we have to find one. I think. Can planetarium spawn on, like, the womb? If so, that does make the womb better. I will take UFO and I will take Black Beam. We could obviously go for that one thing that's called Bookworm. That's the one. However, it's like Bookworm is pretty good, especially when you're like worst part of the run is your very bad rate of fire. Bookworm pretty damn good. However, you know, it's like we might not even find another book. Black Bean, it's obviously the best item in the game, and the UFO, that one's not a joke. That one's actually pretty solid. The UFO does mark things, and I believe makes them take more damage. Speedrunner, you lose damage when not hitting an enemy, but you gain a huge damage up. So basically, as long as you're accurate and hitting enemies, you gain damage. I also think you do have a chance to gain damage upon... Not gain damage. Oh, this is... Oh, shielded tears is going to screw up. Yeah, you can, like, heal a half... Dude, what? Just hit the enemies. Why? Just hit the frick... Stop walking into him and shoot the freaking enemy. What is wrong with you? Oh, my lord. That wasn't even my fault. Swear to God, they broke the AI on those ones. That couldn't have been my fault. That was atrocious, man. I have, like, never performed that poorly in my entire life. That's a lie. But no, that was so bad. I'm gonna blame it on my shot speed. There we go. Now I have found an excuse. We're in the open. We're in the open. That one I physically didn't have time. We'll grab this. Go in here. Grab false PhD because we can leave. I know it's like when you're walking between rooms, you get a bit of a grace period, so you're not gonna like if you need to backtrack, you can do it without killing yourself. But basically, all it is if you go fast, you'll get a lot of damage, you get a good speed stat, and you'll be healing. However, every time you can't, like, it's not even just every time you are missing enemies or aren't shooting them. There are some times where you'll have, like, a host or something weird like that. One of the underground red Clawdies, those are, like, one of the bad, very bad ones. If you get an underground red Clawdy thing, that's, like, a death sentence. Even these jumping guys, it's like, okay, well, they spend half their time in the air, and the other half I'm shooting their tears because I brought shielded tears because I'm stupid as hell. It just makes it very hard to do it. Are we going to win this run? I'm going to be straight with you right now. There is such a good chance we don't that it's not even funny. I need to get out of that freaking room, dude. I was just trying to squeeze through the door. We have to get back in here, and then we're going to run this way, and then go back after taking damage because we're a genius. I will be honest, the speedrunner item, I really think it's, like, a little too fast. It just feels like if there was a little bit more leniency, it would be an item that in a normal run I would take. I like the premise of it. Dude, red Clawdy is frozen, so we were shooting nothing. I like the I would like the leniency because obviously that would just make the item stronger, but it's more than that. It just feels like this amount of pressure is almost never something I would want in the run. The only time I want it right now is because I am okay with death. I have accepted it. I have moved on from such fears because I would like to play Minecraft, and I can do that if I die. So I am okay with that premise. If we just lost contact, which I know that's a sentence, right? I mean, I think that was a pretty obvious one. It's very clearly a sentence. But if we could just get rid of lost contact, that would make this run 30 times better because one of the big problems we're going to encounter is, oh lord, is with lost contact, we're just going to be shooting freaking bullets. I wish there was maybe a way to make it so bullets counted as enemies, so I shot him. Prove me wrong. That was so fast. That one was just cheating. But yeah, like, we're just gonna be shooting bullets, and that's annoying, because whenever we take damage due to actually, like, just poor RNG, that's gonna hurt. But at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it a little more, now that I've had my time to rant, I think that's, yeah. I think maybe it doesn't need a buff, and I know I just had that whole rant about why it needs a buff, right? The amount of health you can get from it, actually, like, because we took a lot of damage, and then just simply from existing for a little bit, we managed to fix that problem for the most part, though a room like this can be very dangerous for us. Oh, because it's literally 2 seconds, by the way. That's how long you have in between taking damage. You have 2 seconds to manage to hit a target, and if you miss, basically good luck, because you are going to be in for a world of hurt. And on Curse of Darkness, that doesn't seem like it would be the biggest issue in the world. However, being able to see enemies less means we are going to be hitting enemies less, which means we are going to be taking more damage, because hitting enemies is how we don't die. I'm like, it's also, in case you haven't been able to tell, judging by my completely looping commentary with not much actually going on in it, it's really hard to talk when you have to play Isaac at 300 miles per hour while continually shooting things, because it's one thing to play fast and talk. That is something I can usually do, considering I very rarely don't play fast, you know what I mean? Like, I am not much of a min-maxer. I can do it. I do it if I'm actually, like, really trying to win a run. But that's the thing. I'm just usually not try-harding. I'm not trying to win every single run I play, right? I'm just trying to exist and not die immediately. My entire goal is just live long enough for people to think, oh, he's average at the game. After that, I don't really care. This room is just so annoying. And I guarantee we're going to take, like, 3 hits to the whole don't hit, miss, get hit thing. I'm just so... Because, like, once it gets to that ending bit, when there's just a bunch of tiny things, that's going to be when we start... Okay, I need to focus for this, because I am not trying to lose all my health to an envy. That it doesn't need... Like, and losing your health to an envy, already bad. Losing your health to an envy that didn't even touch you, so much worse. Okay, we can get out, grab this soul heart, go back in. Fight Mom's Heart. Alright, shoot the eyes first. This run is stressful. Let me... Oh, Mom's Heart is going to be atrocious. I didn't even think about this, but with the bullets, yeah, we're actually just going to take damage here, and there's nothing we can do to stop it, I don't think. With the size of our tears and the amount of tears Mom's Heart shoot, we just have to, like, actually force our way through this fight. Okay, and now we're going to have to get hit again because of this entire thing. Yeah, we took the negative. See, that's why I don't like it. Like, the worst part is, even if we didn't have shielded tiers, I think right there at the end, we would have been, like, guaranteed to take damage. I think we would have had to have, like, some perfect timing for getting through that portal in order to not take damage. So, pretty not great right there. Pretty anti-pog. We might die here on the shoal. We might die here on the shoal. In fact, no, don't. Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't drop me a trinket and then almost get me hit. If I had gotten hit to that trinket, dude, I would have lost it. I would have been so angry if I got hit because one of my idiots dropped me a trinket and then I couldn't shoot for 2 seconds. Oh, that would have been awful. But no, we're still in it for now. We do a sizable amount of damage. However, the problem isn't how much damage we do to enemies. The problem is how much damage are we doing to ourselves. This is another great example of we can't not take damage here. Also, speedrunners stopped giving us health, by the way, and here's another example of we can't not take damage here. Wow. Wow. Never pick up speedrunner. I'm sorry, that item, when it was giving me health, it was fine. You know, I was doing fine back when it was giving me health. I don't know what the, I'll actually check real quick for you, what the exact, like, what the... Oh, no. We need speed run. That's speed runner. We need speed run. Wait, no, is it either of these? Why am I in change logs? Get out of here. Encyclopedia. Okay, no, we have the right one. It was this one. Losing half a heart every 2 seconds. Heal half a heart when clearing a room. What? Then why weren't we... We stopped doing that. Like, unless I'm just blind and I was healing half a heart. But I thought we stopped doing that. Like, back when I was healing half a heart, it almost made sense. The item, but like then rooms like Mom's Heart came up where at the end we had to take damage, or War where he has this entire attack that got us hit twice. Yes, we got hit by him in the end, but I was trying to rush over to him to hit him before we died due to the time anyway. It just seems like there's too many opportunities in Isaac where you physically have to wait 2 seconds for that item to be viable. So we tried, failed speedrun, but we tried. I hope this video was somewhat enjoyable. Sorry for the entire going fast thing just so I can play Minecraft. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you please, and I'll see you next time.